Everyone, I'm not this way.
Oh, fuck. No, you don't. No.
I hope
I punch him.
you'll remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep. Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still...
End it already.
That's what I wanted. I wanted him locked up. Fabletown justice. When a criminal is captured in Fabletown, the traditional procedure is to hold a formal hearing in front of the community or concerned parties. However, exceptions are often made to exempt the process. In reality, there aren't any hard and fast rules for these types of situations, and the extent to which policies are upheld can depend on who is being charged.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't be
What
serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff. You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it.
The north wind blows. One day later. Can I finally get some sleep? Ah, you see a crow?
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks.
Forevermore, forevermore.
Let's just call it even.
For the tree.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Forevermore, quote the Raven.
This fucking line.
Who's that? Hey. Hello, how you doing?
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Everything
Is
okay?
everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Forevermore, eat my shorts. Oh my god, I still have... Oh, I guess the finish the final chapter book, and then that's the platinum. Guess I kind of forgot about that one being in here. Which we should get, because we got one more Fable. A new order. Snow White in charge. The crane out of the picture, Mayor Cole has officially appointed Snow White as the Director of Operations and Deputy Mayor in his absence. Many would say this promotion is a long time coming, since she was instrumental in the establishment of Fabletown and personally ensured that many Fables made it to the New World safely. She's also been doing the work of Deputy Mayor unofficially for years. Hey, there you go. Way to go, girl. Girl power.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Ugh. Thanks for the brewskis. Yellow Brick Roadhouse.
I'm going! Jesus!
Hey,
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff.
hey, I gave you the money for the
fucking
glamour.
day.
What's up?
Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm
She'll love
sure
it.
she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ. But, look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Yeah,
Even
see?
in daytime?
Even in the
Don't have
daytime.
to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
I don't know. He, must have run off.
Bullshit.
There it is. Got the last one. Yeah. I mean, would it have been different if I did say Snow will change her mind? I mean, to be honest, Toad has been nothing but a gigantic asshole to me, no matter what. How much I've tried to be nice to him, but no, he wants to be a giant cunt bag to me. After fleeing the homelands, Bigby Wolf spent many years wandering through Europe. When a fable colony quickly developed in the New World, Snow White and Feathertop tracked down the wolf and offered him passage to Fabletown. He agreed, and Snow cut him with a lycanthrope-stained knife to give him the power to change into human form at will. Bigby became sheriff of Fabletown under King Cole's administration, but because of his violent past, many Fables didn't trust him, and he was banned from ever setting foot on the farm. To this day, he struggles to redeem himself to the eye of the community. Hell yeah, he does. But I'm actually glad we got this one. And you know what? I think it is somewhat fitting that's the final one, because it gives that. Again, fuck Toad. I think Toad's the one guy I did not like I like the least in this game. I tried to be nice to him so many times, and he's just been throwing it in my face, so fuck him.
Saying goodbye?
Oh, hi, Narissa. You can take the ribbon off, you know. At least I'm pretty sure you can.
Hi.
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 You're still wearing that thing.
Oh, yeah, I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I
Nope.
know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
I
It's
understand.
okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm
Oh.
not sure where to start. Faith Lily and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out,
So
I
that's
had
why.
no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Here.
Here.
Thank you.
I mean, I know you don't like the brand, but fuck it.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
That's for the best.
I guess it worked out in the end. I can't hold that against you.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality.
Technically, yeah.
Especially after... That night, after Faith, I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Oh.
You?
So it was you.
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just
Ooh.
pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Nerissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll
Yeah.
be different now. You'll make things right.
I was thinking of either
Even
that one or
so.
that one.
I don't
So
know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different.
that's true.
Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally.
Hey.
Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where
so
I'm
yeah.
standing, you did the right thing.
Yeah, so I mean, again, I don't know. It feels like if you could kill him, then who knows what would have happened. So
You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
They said that too.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Oh. Ooh. So. Oh. Was she not? Is she actually Faith then? And then was Narissa the one that died in Faith's place? Oh. All right, I gotta do this one. If I'm being honest, I do kind of want to chase her. So that is what. If I'm being completely honest, that's what I want to do. So I do want to chase her. Heads is left, tails is right. Hey Siri, flip a coin.
It's heads.
All right. Hey Siri, flip a coin.
It's heads this time.
All right, we're going left, which I think was go after her. Actually, no, I think it was let her go. Oh, it was go after her.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Happily ever after. Full moon. What did you do to Georgie? You and 68.6% of players killed Georgie, which... Yeah, I mean, it was the merciful way to do it. You gave the Crooked Man trial, brought him back alive. How did you punish the Crooked Man? Chose to imprison the Crooked Man. I'm pretty sure it's probably like it was either imprisonment or kill him. So that one actually being 50-50 doesn't surprise me. Did you accept TJ's gift for Snow White? Of course. God, the 1.5% of people that didn't. What were your last words to Narissa? I hope I've done some good here. That's an interesting one. But yeah. Alrighty. You lied to him about seeing Beauty outside the apartment. Well, fuck you. Beast. For Beauty. You promised her you wouldn't tell Beast what you saw in the apartment. You impressed her with your detective skills. Because, yeah, it was really good. If I'm at the interrogation. Colin, you gave him a drink when he asked for one in the apartment. You helped him to avoid the farm. I don't know. Crooked Man, you took him back to the witching well. You imprisoned him. Faith, you gave her money after the fight with the woodsman. Gran, you drank with Gran after Lily's funeral. Holly, you pretended to be a woodsman while she was passed out. Gave her a cigarette during your final conversation. Snow, you brought her along with you to the trip trap. You showed her Crane's photograph of her. Tiny Tim, you chose to wait for him. TJ, you accepted his beetle and promised to give it to Snow. Toad, you stood up for him when Snow wanted to send him to the farm, and you gave him the money. You chose to arrest him at the Trip Trap Bar. Damn, that's a lot of special stats for some of the characters, and there's some in here that I feel like shouldn't have had. I feel like there probably could have been some more along as well. I don't know. And don't get me wrong, Colin was an asshole too, but he actually was only an asshole during the first interaction with him, and granted, we only had one other interaction with him afterwards, and then, of course, the one at the end here. But, yeah, no, I feel like that wouldn't have mattered. It was like, maybe, like, Snow will change her mind. I don't know if she actually would, but I don't know. And I tried to help Toad, but he's still being a massive dickbag to me, so fuck him. You know, what I am going to talk about is Nerissa there. So I'm, like, they were playing a lot of lines, you know. They played lines with Nerissa and Faith, saying the same lines over and over again. So that's why it's like, oh, was she actually Faith? She could be. I definitely see why a lot of people want second season for this, and I'll be honest, I do too. I am honestly excited for season 2 coming out next year. I don't know when next year, early next year, late next year. I don't know. It all depends. And also, depending on how I will cover that game, or when I cover that game, depends on it as well. Is it going to release as one full-on game with all the episodes in it right away? Or is Telltale kind of going back to how they were before, or whatever they're going by now? I think they're still called Telltale games, but obviously they're a lot different now than they were when they released this game way back in 2015, 2014, whenever. So we never met King Cole, so I am actually curious about that, if I'm being honest, of all of the characters who were mentioned here. Like Sleeping Beauty was mentioned. Obviously King Cole was mentioned. I'm sure there'll be a lot of yeah, there they are. Continue the story yourself. Pick up a graphic novel today. Honestly, I if I'm being completely honest, I would definitely pick these games up, or pick these books up. I don't think what story we had in here is probably ever in any of these game stories, but you never know, I suppose. But I highly doubt it. I feel like it's basically somewhat like how they did the it's basically how they did the Walking Dead, you know. It had nothing to do with this show. It had nothing to do with the... I mean, I don't know why that's not unlocking. We have it, but whatever. But yeah, no, that was really good. I'll be honest, I did like that. And everything. So yeah, but like I said, this game honestly makes me kind of want to play through it all again on a separate file and pick different things. Would I give the money to Faith? I mean, I don't know now, because it's like, was that actually Faith at the end being Nerissa, and Nerissa was the one who actually died? And maybe, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, that definitely leads a lot of things there. I might not give the money to her. I don't know. I mean, we have the special stats here, so the only thing that would be there is, you know, you didn't give the money. I was so curious of, like, would any of the Tweedles be on here, depending on how I interacted with them? Would any of the Tweedles be on here? Would, well, Blight Mary's dead, so I guess it doesn't really fucking matter with her. With Jack, if we went, because I mentioned this before, if you go to Crane's place, you meet Jack there, and he might have showed up here too. So oh, hold on, I wanted to look at all these. So yeah, I don't know, I might not give her the money. I know for sure, you know what, I think I would give her the money, but every other time I have the choice of like taking money, I would definitely take the money. So yeah, I would definitely take money then. Did you tell Beast the truth about Beauty? I probably would keep that the same. I would probably go to Prince Lawrence's first this time around, so then maybe he would still be alive, and maybe he would end up on the special stats screens there. This one, I don't think I'd really change. I mean, we know technically it was Georgie, the pimp, who did kill her, technically. So yeah, I probably would arrest the Tweedle there. How I'd respond to Crane, probably stay the same. I probably would not. I'd probably do the exact same that I did there. I would not, you know, be such a hard ass. And that's another option too. I probably would not rip the arm off of Gren, because that's, I feel like all of those, some of those options, like, oh, if, and Crooked Man mentioned it, it's like, oh, He was beat up. Well, that wasn't me. I didn't do that. I talked to him. That was Bluebeard. I'll throw Bluebeard under the fucking bus any day of the week. And even with the other dude, I would still do that too. Yeah, I would not rip off Gren's arm, like I said. So yeah, I'm talking about some of these stats, like would I pick a difference as that, or would I do something different? Would I do some of the things the same? There are definitely some I would do the same. I just more so, like I said right there, I would not rip the arm off. I would actually go to Prince Lawrence's place first. I would arrest the Tweedle there. Probably react the same to Crane. Probably would do the same, persuade him to talk, not hurt him. Let Snow come with you. Probably. She did really seem to be helpful. I probably wouldn't hit Georgie either. I think that's something I would do too. And I would not hit Beast a second time. I'm trying to think of some of the other stuff that happened in the second episode. That kind of felt like, oh, that mattered. I don't know. I would not interrupt Snow. I would probably take the deal then. I don't know. That seems so... At the end of the funeral, I honestly don't know what I would do. I would probably... I don't know. I'd do something differently. I'd try my best, but I feel like no matter what, a shit show is going to happen. I would probably... Fuck. I would probably go to... I feel like I'd go to Crane's office first here. And then probably go to the Tweedle's office. I mean, by going to Lily's place, we found the book and such. But you learn of Auntie Greenleaf at Crane's office from Jack, so you do that. I'd still be nice to Flycatcher. I would not burn down the tree, no matter what. I probably wouldn't kill Tweedledum. I also think he's the one that would have been there. So yeah, I would not have killed Tweedledum. I would have, you know, I still would have kept that. I mean, to send Colin to the farm, I don't know. I probably would stay the same if not, but I'd also say the different thing of like, hey, Snow would change her mind. I don't know if she actually would. It doesn't seem like that would be the case. I would not attempt to remove the ribbon at all. I would probably go to the Lucky Pawn first. Or not the Lucky Pawn. I'd probably go to the butcher shop first this time around. Would that really change anything? Who knows? Like I said, maybe whoever was chained up there would be there, and maybe that's why the butcher was there at the end. It was like, oh, I could bring that up to him and such, and then the woodsman probably would be at the pawn shop right away or something. Sent to the farm. I mean, it felt like it wouldn't have fucking mattered if I gave him the money or anyway, so. But I would, I don't know. He's been a right asshole with me the entire time, no matter how nice I've tried to be with him. But I probably would still do it, you know, to the best. Maybe he would stay. You know, I'd probably still respond the same there. What did you do to Georgie? I don't know. Would I leave him to suffer? I feel like that's a worse fate than letting him die. I would bring him over. I don't know. Maybe I'd lock him up or one of the other options. I honestly don't know. I feel like locking him up would be the better option still. TJ, I'd still accept it. The last words, I feel like they didn't really matter, but I'd probably say the same thing or probably say something different. But that's what I like about these Telltale games. And like I said, as weird as this is, this game actually makes me kind of want to play it again and just pick some of the opposite stuff. Not all of them would be opposite, but like, you know, where I would go first and who I arrest. Like some of those questions, I would do opposite things. I'd still probably try to be as nice as I could be. I don't know, maybe I'd try my damnedest to get Toad to not be a right asshole to me. You know, be as nice as I can with him. To be like, hey, I don't want you to go to the farm and give him glamour and all that shit, but You never know. And hey, if Toad was still there while trying to sell the cloak, maybe I'd give him some money then. Or something. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah, that is going to do it for this series, guys, of Let's Play The Wolf Among Us. I am very excited for the Season 2 to come out, and I cannot wait for that. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you liked the video, please give that like button a click, and comment down below what you like about the video, didn't like about the video, and let me know, guys, what were your choices in the final episode here, or the final chapters, however you went about to pick your poisons, so to speak. Which ones did you pick and such, and did you follow? That's the big question here, and that's probably one I probably would do different. I probably would not go after her in that one as well. Did you go after Nerissa, or did you leave her alone and let her go her own way? That actually does make me curious as to how Season 2 will start then. Will it start kind of like where this ended off, or will we jump forward in time and then something that gets mentioned in the future or something? And I wonder if it'll be revealed that it was Faith, or it was Faith being Nerissa, Glamour to be Nerissa, or something like that. So you never know. But yeah, let me know of all the choices and such. So yeah. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And subscribe to my main channel too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RG Kim Kid Twitter, are in there too. So the question is, what is next? I do have a couple ideas. I might actually do another Telltale game. We might actually go into the final season of The Walking Dead. We'll see. I guess it all depends on when this comes out and everything. But we could do that. I also have Goodbye Volcano High currently going on, so there's that. But yeah, again, it all depends on when this ends, because I know the Pokemon Part 1 DLC is coming out soon here in September. I think that's still a few days away before with the end of this. So we got that to worry about. What else is there? There are definitely a few games in September coming out that I definitely want to Let's Play, but I think those are coming out later. Although one of them did get pushed up, so there could be that one too. We'll see. But yeah. So yeah, and of course there's always Sly 4 to do as well. But there's a lot of options, and I do have a couple of thoughts here and there, so we'll see. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching once again, and I will see you all next time.